The man furiously drew his sword and drove it into the church's cross. In the next moment, scorching blood poured from it, and even the Holy Child statue and wax figures beside it shed bloody tears. In 1462, during Europe's Great War, James bid farewell to his wife, Cathy, and went to fight for the gods. Cathy's prayers transformed into a divine eagle that shielded him through the flames of battle. James was ruthless and fearless. Every blasphemer fell beneath his spear. But just as victory was near, retreating enemies entered the city, spreading false rumors that James had been killed. Believing it, Cathy leapt from the castle walls to die with her beloved. When James returned in triumph, all that awaited him was Cathy's cold, lifeless body. The Pope coldly declared that those who took their own lives were unworthy of heaven and destined for hell's punishment. James's faith shattered in an instant. He had fought for the gods, yet those same gods condemned his wife to a cruel fate. Divinity and damnation were only a thought apart. If he could not be a protected follower, then he would raise his sword against God himself. He pierced the cross, and while legend said the Holy Child wept tears of blood for mankind, James used blood as a curse, vowing to destroy the gods and seek justice for Cathy. From that moment, under God's curse, James became the immortal progenitor of vampires. 400 years passed in the blink of an eye. Cathy was reborn as Anne, the daughter of London nobility. Anne had a loyal friend, Lucy, and a handsome fiancé, Jonathan. Meanwhile, after 4 centuries, James could no longer maintain his youthful appearance. To secure fresh blood, he relocated his castle to bustling London and hired none other than Jonathan, a well-known local lawyer, to manage the purchase. To his shock, James soon discovered Jonathan's fiancé was the reincarnation of his lost wife. A daring thought consumed him. Jonathan must never escape the castle. Meanwhile, Anne, unable to wait any longer for her fiancé, moved into Lucy's home. On her first night there, Anne was awakened by a violent gust of wind as London was struck by its strangest storm in history. She sensed danger closing in, but no matter how she cried out, Lucy, as if spellbound, drifted deeper into the estate with an entranced, alluring grace. By the time Anne caught up, Lucy was already in the monster's arms, her blood being drained as he held her in rapture. But when the creature noticed Anne's gaze, he panicked, hid his fangs, and fled in haste. Lucy barely survived, only to discover the truth. The monster was James the vampire, and his bite had already begun to change her. With new blood empowering him, James regained his youthful form. He began following Anne's trail, staging a chance encounter. Pretending to ask for directions, he lured her into a darkened movie theater. The dim light stirred a charged atmosphere, and under an unseen force, Anne found herself surrendering step by step until James pressed her beneath him.